It's week 6 of the NFL, and this one features Eric Kendricks, who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game. It's the Jets and the Bulls, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 24.
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Bulls of Houston taking on the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
On the other side of the field for our visitors here, they're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0 through the first month and change.
And you can hang a lot of this early success on their defense, too. They're the tone setters for these guys, and the entire team feeds off of what they do.
And the Jets have got it. Now there's 2 sides to every coin. You come on the road, you get the onside kick to start the game. What a boost, but you don't get it. And now your back's against the wall a little bit.
You're exactly right. You nailed it perfectly. And so many ways to go at it when you're on the road. You think to yourself, well, if we start on defense, we blitz them early, try and create a big play. If we start on offense, we throw the big pass downfield. In this case, they said, forget all of that. Let's do it on special teams and try and catch them off guard with an onside kick unsuccessfully.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. Fighting this. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Now a play fake here on 1st down. This one deep for Wilson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. But you look at this defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? To throw on 3rd down. Wakefield. He's got his target. That's complete. All the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now he'll try to run with this. He'll pitch it back. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. And they'll try to run the option here. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
He'll decide to keep this once more. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Here's the option. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Boy, you know, some plays you can just sort of tell they're not going to work from the start, and that was one of them right there.
Yeah, I mean, he had every option taken away, and so all that was left for him to do was to try and keep it himself, but even he knew that he had nowhere to go.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Looking to throw. Andrews. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. He's going to try and do this himself. And no pitch there, and no chance either, as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. They go option right on 2nd and goal. He'll pitch it. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jalen Warren, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bulls respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. On did the kicking team get it? Yes. The onside kick works like a charm. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll start by running the option to the right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
So they obviously decline that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Moody good with the extra point, and that makes this a 14-8 ball game. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. He's going to try and take off with it. Oh, what a move. A determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 10 more there and another first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this one is incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season, 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the...
He's got a man complete to touchdown. Christian Watson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bulls have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time, they failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing on first down. Wakefield. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Jacobs going to try the middle. And nothing but green grass here. Middle of the field. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Wakefield. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets are going to take the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Houston's offense taking over again. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Bulls are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They'll try and throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
On first down, Wakefield throwing quickly to Wilson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he loses the football a second time. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now this throw caught left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Andrews on first down. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And he's taken down inside the 30. An entertaining start to this one. More to come. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Wakefield. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So from the 22 here, 2nd and 2. Off play action. Wakefield. Oh, he'll whip that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Looking to throw. Wakefield. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Wakefield. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now Andrews throwing on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Early on, the running game's been working well. The offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
He's going to go up top again. Touchdown! A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bulls go up by 2 touchdowns. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the 1st half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's complete, and this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Jets have got it.
Onside kick is recovered by the Jets.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Brought down in the play by Deron Bland. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. On 3rd down, Wakefield. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's 4th down. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's put a little philosophy here. Some plays it works, sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They're going to try and throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 29 yards.
Back to throw again. Look at the big fella go. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. 33 yards that time.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit.
Touchdown! A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Bulls are able to add on to their first-half lead. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is. And I don't know how much that particular play factored in. But with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. Only able to gain a couple there, and that will bring up second down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. This offense so far on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. To throw is Andrews. On 1st and 10. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Touchdown! Christian Watson halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Bulls are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Jets have got it.
Onside kick is recovered by the Jets.
Let's go. Let go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw. Wakefield. That is caught. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Holding. Offense.
Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here a passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually at the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is down to 24.
Jets, 28.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his... And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. On 1st and 10, Andrews. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw again. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That is incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end, Oliver. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 39. Operating from the gun, Andrews. Making the catch, this is the tight end, Oliver. Touchdown! Josh Oliver, 39 yards. And the Bulls have opened the lead up to 30. Looking to throw, Andrews. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
And the Jets have got it. Throwing on 1st down. Wakefield throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Wakefield. He gets that one complete to Wicks. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. 32 yards. And the Jets get a bit closer. Moody good with the extra point. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Houston set to take over. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And here's Andrews on first down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. So maybe some signs of life for this has been a defense. They've been all over the map here in this first half, but they're coming through with a big play.
And sometimes that one play is what you need. And it sounds overly simple, but this is a team that was close to being down and out before halftime. So to come back and return the interception for a touchdown, that's big.
Yeah, maybe it can serve, Charles, like you were alluding to, as a little bit of a wake-up call for them. We'll see. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. But Houston's offense taking over again. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line.
There he goes, left side. Down the left sideline. Touchdown. A big play there. 78 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And the Jets have got it.
Onside kick is recovered by the Jets.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing to start the drive. Wakefield, wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown Jets. Will Dissly, 30 yards. And the Jets get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead. But at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
Moody good with the extra point. And that'll cut this to a 17-point spread.
49.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. This offense back to work now late in this first half. And just inside of a minute left, Charles, they got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. there's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
It's almost human nature, isn't it? They score on one play, you come out on offense, you try and do exactly the same thing. They tried the deep ball, couldn't quite connect, but give them an A for effort.
Yeah, they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. And this one is no good. He missed it, and the deficit will stay at 3 score. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And a big mistake on the return. He's out of bounds at his own 1-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told him, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Playing success in this game already. 2 touchdown catches, but that was a very dangerous throw. But you have to understand, with 2 catches already for touchdowns, they're going to try and force it to him at times as well.
He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and the lead will stay put at 17.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
Jacobs trying to run on 1st down, but he's going to be stopped and taken down behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Jacobs. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Wakefield. Man open, it's Tony. He's got it. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw. Wakefield. And his throw is incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
On second down, Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. To throw on 3rd down. Wakefield gonna look deep for Wilson. And it'll be intercepted. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And
it's a foot race. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Andrews now throwing on 1st down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So on 4th down, they're going to go again. Keep in mind they're 3 of 4 so far in these situations. Looking to throw. Andrews. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Jets. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Wakefield. Short throw to Disley. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down. Wakefield. And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense taking over again. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Andrews. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Andrews from the gun, he'll throw. And got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Houston. From a yard out, and the Bulls are able to widen their advantage. They'll look to throw, and he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
And the Jets have got it. Throwing to start the drive. Wakefield. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Wakefield. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Facing a 2nd and 3, ball on the 10.
At the 10-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Wakefield work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Jacobs going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal. At the 5-yard line.
Off the play fake. Wakefield. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run with Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for him. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Operating from the gun, Andrews. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they work this is well upfield across the 45. Now Andrews on 1st and 10. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The offense on 3rd down, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and a mile. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And now out comes Houston. And that pick 6 a moment ago doesn't change things too much. They still seem pretty comfortable with a 3-possession 4th quarter lead. To throw is Andrews. Throwing after the interception. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And here's Andrews on 1st down. Completes it to Perry. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A.T. Perry from 13 yards out. And the Bulls add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. That's caught, and this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25. New York's offense back out there and set to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Wakefield firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. Looking to throw. Wakefield. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Back to throw again. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Hassan Reddick in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Andrews now throwing on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Greg Newsome. Going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st down, Wakefield. That's complete to Wicks. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are able to cut into that deficit. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's caught. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And the Jets have got it.
Onside kick is recovered by the Jets.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Wakefield. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Now a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. Wakefield. Wilson's got it on the crossing route. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
That's good for the Jets. First down. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, Wakefield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Jets. Will Dissly with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Now Moody for the PAT. And the lead is down to 20. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Wide open receiver, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Throwing on first down. Andrews. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Zach Ertz from 13 yards out. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. You know, we've discussed this before, and we've seen it at practices. Extra periods being put in for the offense on these 2-point tries. But the defense, they're beefing up their support as well in practice.
They absolutely have to. If people are going to go for 2 and try and gain those advantages and make it tougher on your team as the game goes along, you have to be in a position to stop those. You can't let them get the advantage. So, yes, the defensive teams, they're putting in that extra time on 2-point plays as well.
On first down, Wakefield. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's second down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that one too wide and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Off play action, Wakefield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught, and he is going to have a Jets first down. So signals the referee as they're going to convert by about a yard there on 4th and 5. Big conversion. They'll look to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Again, he'll drop to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Andrews on 1st and 10. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. Andrews. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Andrews. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do.
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friend...